Hi guys, today we're making honey mustard glazed chicken. That's what that looks like. We're gonna need a baking sheet, a whisk, a medium oven-proof pan, olive oil, and a medium bowl. And here's the directions. In our box we've got chicken, we've got a sweet potato, we have white wine vinegar, we have some mustard, I think that's what that is. I believe. Yeah. Whole grain mustard. Honey. Some parsley. Some garlic. A zucchini that hopefully is so good. I'm not quite sure, but we'll hope. And there's an onion that's in the freezer. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to preheat the oven to 400. And I'm going to cut up the red onion, the zucchini, the sweet potato, and I'm going to put all the veggies on a baking sheet with salt and pepper and olive oil, and then I'm going to roast them for 25 to 35 minutes. Next I'm going to make the marinade. So let me get started on cutting out all this stuff up. Make the marinade now. So basically first we're going to mince up the garlic, and I'm doing this easy way with this thing I bought that like minces it just by turning it, and it's a bit easier than you know, going over it with your knife. I do this a couple of times and that's it. So basically I'm just putting the garlic into a bowl. Okay, so once the garlic's in, we're going to add the honey. We're going to add in a tablespoon of the whole grain mustard, and I'm just kind of eyeing this because I don't. We're adding a teaspoon of the white wine vinegar. And a tablespoon of olive oil. Basically, I'm just going to whisk this all together, and then I'm going to stick the chicken in here and let it marinate for a little bit, and then I'm going to stick this on the stove to sear for a couple of minutes. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's marinating. So basically, I'm just going to heat up the oven-proof pan on medium-high heat. I'm going to sear the chicken 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and I'm going to brush the marinade brush the chicken with the marinade as it cooks. Then once that's done, I'm going to pour this back on, I think. So let's just get this all set in the pan, and then I'll show you what to do after. Okay, so basically I'm going to pour in the rest of the marinade on top, and I'm going to stick this in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so very quickly, the very last thing you're going to do is basically just to tear up the parsley so that it can go on top. So basically we're just waiting for everything to be done, and we'll plate it all together and put the parsley on top. And so then I will be back to show you all what it looks like when it's done. Alright, here it is. Looks pretty good. It smells really good, actually. This one was way easier to make because basically you just had to cut up the vegetables and there wasn't a whole lot of like chopping, like nitty gritty kinds of things or whatever, and the marinade was really easy. But it really does smell really good. So I'm gonna eat it and let you know what I think of the recipe when I'm done. Okay, I am here to talk about the recipe. I actually really liked this marinade. I liked it a whole lot. It smelled good. It tasted delicious. I enjoyed the simplicity of it. That there was like just a mix of vegetables with, you know, basic salt and pepper, and then this really good marinade with the chicken, and that was it. There wasn't a whole lot to do with it. It took a really short amount of time. Cooking it took longer than me having to chop up a bunch of different vegetables and stuff, you know, and putting it all together and doing all that. So I would definitely make this marinade again like 1,000 times over. It was really good. Yeah, it's short and simple, just like the meal. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!